from ordinary pornography. Men sleeping with it, taking somebody's wife and snatching it. Even they made a law that if anybody take your wife, it's because you are weak. You take another person's wife. There is no quarrel about that. So don't bring such cases to the court again. Do you hear what I'm saying? That is how far whoredom has gone that time. Then when it got to a time they didn't want, they began in what they call it, gay. I don't know the words you are using for them today. The consonants you put together for them. See, they say GL, clinical like that. LGBT. Q. LGBTQ, abi? LGBTQ. They say there is law for it. The law support it. That's in the days of Joe Biden. The law support it. Then you must not discriminate. Now, in those days, in Nigeria, if you take somebody's wife, that person can kill you or court will jail you. But it got to a time they say you don't need to be bringing such cases to court. If anybody takes your wife, go and take another person's wife. Is there a problem there? It's only the word of God that there is problem there.
And all the people of Sodom, 12. And they had in their land a very extensive valley, about half a day's walk. And in it there were fountains of water and a great deal of herbage surrounding the water. And all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah went there 4 times in the year.
How many times?
4 times in the year.
That is quarterly.
Yes.
Quarterly. So everybody will be preparing for convention. Quarterly.
With their wives and children and all belonging to them. And they rejoiced there with timbrels and dances. And in the time of rejoicing, they would all rise and lay hold of their neighbors' wives.
Do you hear that? Carnival. They lay hands on their neighbors' wives.
And some, the virgin daughters of their neighbors.
Or the virgin daughters of their neighbors.
And they enjoyed them.
Do you hear that? They enjoy them. You go with the wife of anybody you like. In America, Brother Abraham said, you go in their club, you just put your heart somewhere down. It is in Sodom that it was practiced. You put your heart down. Then all the women, they will go and pick the heart of anybody. Anybody whose heart you pick will go with you home. I hear in Nigeria there is a culture in Benue. If a man visits a family, then you use your wife as a something. When the wife make food for him, as bola. Is that the name of the city? You know what? Then the man will give. I don't see foolish people like that on earth. Then you give your wife to your visitor. He will sleep with your visitor. Somebody was telling me that if the man refused to sleep with that wife, they will call the man enemy. And they may even try to kill him for not doing it. Can you imagine? For Joseph to visit such place.
He has died since.
Yes.
And each man saw his wife and daughter in the hands of his neighbor and did not say a word.
You hear that? There is a law to that in Sodom.
And they did so from morning to night. And they afterward returned home, each man to his house, and each woman to her tent. So they always did 4 times in the year.
4 times in a year. How many of you still go 1 time in 5 years? Maybe you have attended it 1 time. For God to destroy you when you do a thing like that. Talk about regular. You fornicators and adulterers, who call yourselves children of God, who still go in the ways of this. It is whoredom that graduated to that. Whoredom, adultery, fornication, adultery, uncleanness. You see, before somebody go and pick somebody, you don't know how they were dressing. You know how they are dressing. Thank God, Japanese don't dress like that now. They even don't have dressing. They put it, they are just naked. For the man to be looking at them and say, what? What is this? Yes.
Also, when a stranger came into their cities and brought goods which he had purchased with a view to dispose of them, the people of these cities would assemble men, women, and children, young and old, and go to the man and take his goods by force.
Do you hear that? They go and buy. It is happening. Somebody told me yesterday when I said, let me pay into the account of the Igbo man you are buying the engine from. He says, you don't try it nowadays. He said, don't try it nowadays. So he said, it's not good. I said, it's either the Igbo man said, they take it and they even won't release it for you. I say, what?
When has what turned to this?
You hear that? They will go and everybody say, I buy. You buy. You are not going to pay. Then when you finish, everybody rush the market. I remember I was selling singlet. And I'm sorry for many of you who took my singlet, you will never pay me kobo. The business ruined straight. Was it when I was in Mapoluku? The business ruined. Everybody took, hey, yes, I need one from there. Yes, I need one from there. I said, nobody pay me kobo. Kobo. And I went to MS at Oshodi to buy all those things. I bought it.
I want to be trading.
Oh, yeah, fail, who crush.
Trade, fail.
That's Sodom. Is sodomy, this is Sodom. The person will not have anything again.
Giving a little to each man until there was an end to all the goods of the owner which he had brought into the land.
Just be watching whether it is here now.
And if the owner of the goods quarreled with them, saying, What is this work which you have done to me? Then they would approach him one by one, and each would show him the little which he took, and taunt him.
Do you hear what they say? It's like you have million of naira. Everybody take 5 naira from it. Then the million finish. Then you say, please return my thing. Then they will come to you. Is it not only 5 naira I took out of it? Everybody will come. About 200 people, Abi, will come and show you. Say, look at ordinary 5 naira.
That's what you want to die for.
They will put it in his pocket and go. 5 naira into 1 million. Only 200 people will share it. Then you say, look at.
This is why you are crying.
And the person who trade like that wanted to gain. Yes.
I only took that little which thou didst give me. And when he heard this from them all, he would arise and go from them in sorrow and bitterness of soul. When they would all arise and go after him and drive him out of the city with great noise and tumult.
They will call him a wicked person because everybody took more from his thing. It's empty. They drive him out of the city. Go ahead.
And there was a man from the country of Elam who was leisurely going on the road, seated upon his ass, which carried a fine mantle of diverse colors. And the mantle was bound with a cord upon the ass. And the man was on his journey passing through the streets of Sodom.
Pause it there.
When the sun set in the evening. And
That
he remained
Elam.
there in order to abide during the night. but no one would let
That Elam is Iran today. Amen. That city of Elam is Iran. Go ahead.
him into his house. And at that time there was in Sodom a wicked.
Showing to you that hospitality vanished. Yes. Nobody did hospitality any longer. Now let me tell you, it's in Nigeria now. If you see anybody groaning on the street, can you wait and say you go to help? You will be thinking it's an armed robber. Okay, somebody is groaning on the road. Sister Hiji, wake this sister up who is Otisun. Otisun, Koti Kobantimu, Otisun. Otisun, Shori Edada, Otisun, go wake her up. Boria Yazoki, Boria, carry the leg, and carry the head. Carry the head. That is not how to sit down. I know we look a little tired. Hear this very well. Yes. See?
And at that time there was in Sodom a wicked and mischievous man, one skillful to do evil, and his name was Hadad. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the traveler in the street of the city. And he came to him and said, Whence comest thou, and whither dost thou go?
Watch whether that is not in Nigeria now. Watch. To say you do hospitality for somebody. Somebody was groaning on the street. Oh, a man parked his car. Because of the condition, he saw the person groaning. Now, he went there. He forgot even to lock the door. So he went there just to help him. It is the person who he was trying to help to go by. His friend has entered into the vehicle.
Just entered the car and drove the car away.
That person. Thank God that he didn't slap him. On the express, when they do things like that, or they show they are selling animal, you want to buy venison. You say it like this. They can bring antelope and be showing, say, oh, let me buy antelope. You come down like this, before you realize you are surrendered by gunmen. Your vehicle is gone. You yourself, you are gone.
It's meat you want to buy.
Is Sodom not here? A useless girl went to visit his boyfriend. She got inside, opened the gate, free. Before she realized, she was surrounded by many men. And then they began to chant occultic songs.
So that are fornicating.
Occultic songs. And then, before she realized what he moved,
they took her.
She began to put it, began to shout, finish. A woman, because of money, she went and allowed a man to sleep with her. Sleeping with her, you know what began? She began to bleed, and maggot began to come from her private. And when she vomits like this, she vomited blood and maggot. In the name of money. A woman was outside. A man met the woman and said he wanted her to sleep with his dog. The woman slapped the man. The man said, I will give you 1 million if you can allow my dog to sleep with you. Slap the man again. Say, you think I'm joking? Even I can increase it to 2 million. As the lady was going, she turned back and said, what do you say? What do you say? He said, I say I will give you 2 million if you can allow my dog. She said, 2 million. He said, do you have the money there now? Is it cash? Because he said, no, I will transfer it to you. He said, but why don't you give me cash? He said, I will transfer. He said, okay. Let me go and see the dog. Negotiation. And then when now the man brought the dog, then he asked from the man, where are we going? He said, you can do it inside my car. He said, I want my dog to be happy. And a woman being sodomite, then wanted to go. Then the man now The man was teasing her, just to let you see that women are useless outside. He said, come, because of 2 million, you want this dog to sleep with you. Yeah, he has removed everything. He was ready. She was open for the dog to come inside. And the man said, come. There is camera looking at us. Say, because of 2 million, you want to, then I began to slap the man. Slap him. Your mother is your mother.
Fornicator.
You see how spoiled the world we are in. Until no woman can be trusted. In Sodom, no woman can be trusted. Only a child of God is safe. If money can be anything to you, then you have no husband. If it is money that is keeping you, anything can happen to you and you become anything. How many can we say? A man met with a woman. He said he has 200. Now he said, sorry, can you do me a favor? He said, which favor? He said, can you remove your pant and just let me see how you are? He said, you are bastard. How should I say? But I'll give you 100,000. He said, oh, if you can give me 200, I will do it. Just you remove, you become naked. You know, before they will do so, they see the way you dress.
Yes, sir.
They see the way you dress. They will never come to anybody who dress humanly, like Christian, like somebody who is neat. They won't come to you. They know you even stand to hear what they are saying. Look at the world you are. Everything is finished. How are you living? And you don't allow Christ to rest inside you to prepare you for going? Jesus is not coming to pick one of those rotten things. They are rotten vessels. When you are packing away from a house, there are some things you don't pack along with you. Even some brooms that you are using to sleep. So the cloth you are using to clean the ground, you throw it away. Do you pack it to the new house? That's it. A lot of people are cleaning rags. If you still dress like you are dressing and then you don't hear all those wigs that they have sacrificed to idol is what you put out there. You are not yourself. When the hair on your head is not the one you grow. The hair on your head is not the one that grows from your head. What do I say? Sister says so. The hair you put on your head, when it is not the one you grow, say so. Say hi. The hair I put on my head, when it is not the one I grow, devil controls you there. Devil controls you. We have shown you the source. They say they are doing it from Pakistan, from India, from Afghanistan and things like that. They sacrifice their hair to idol. They donate it as offering. Yes, read, sir.
And the man said to him, I'm traveling from Hebron to Elam where I belong. And as I passed, the sun sets, and no one would suffer me to enter his house. Though I had bread.
Eyes of mercy have closed in Sodom. It has closed in Nigeria. If you just stand outside and say, help, 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 nobody come out.
They may be peeping through the window.
Because they know that you that are crying help, you might be the one that want to see. See, somebody was in his house. Then the armed robbers came. They opened the water tap outside.
Open this water.
They have hidden themselves. Then he opened the door like this to go and over. They knock his head, bam. They enter into the house and rob the place. Now, Are there no many things that will be happening that as decent as you can be, you will not want to attend to it? That is it. So when Brother Soji was laughing this morning, I said, somebody knocked at my door and said, who are you? He said, we didn't hear me. Who are you? We didn't open. He laughed. He said, I did so to Shegun in the office. He said, Shegun was knocking. I said, who are you? Shegun said, I'm Shegun. Who are you? They said, joking, you know. He said, when I got home, I was knocking at the door. The Shegun said, who are you? I said, oh, Shegun, open for me. He said, who are you? He said, Shegun. I said, Shegun, open for me. It is me. He said, who are you? He said, don't you know me? I am your dad. Your dad said, who are you? That is with clear identification. Who are you? Then when he opened, he ran away. He knew. Brother, he said, I will beat this boy today. He said, come, boy. What did you do? He said, sir, that is what you did to me in the office. I said, I clap for Shegun. That's a good example. You see how it will pain the boy. You say, because you did, who are you? Who are you? The world has become your marriage. This is matrimony. To the matrimonials, look at it. A thief will definitely marry a thief before the house can be settled. A holy person will get holy person. An adulterer will get an adulterer before they can be settled. If not quite time. Look at, the wife was already telling the husband, say, this man that come, should he be eating our food for nothing? That's in Sodom. And the husband said,
just be quiet.
Man will run.
Just be watching. You know the kind of husband you have.
Yes.
And the man saddled his ass to go. And he asked Hadad to give him the cord and mantle to tie it upon the ass. And Hadad said unto him, What sayest thou?
What do you say?
And he said to him, That thou, my Lord, shalt give me the cord and the mantle.
Because when he was coming to the place, the man took all those things from him to say, let me keep them for you.
That thou, my Lord, shalt give me the cord and the mantle made with diverse colors, which thou didst conceal with thee in thy house, to take care of it. And Hadad answered the man, saying, I know the interpretation of your dream. This is the interpretation of thy dream. The cord which thou didst see means that thy life will be lengthened out like a cord.
This is Sodom. He is asking for physical cord that the man took from him, and the things that he took from the tradesman. Then when he said, "Oh, let me interpret your dream for you." Was the man dreaming?
No.
He was asking for this Sodom.
The cord which thou didst see means that thy life will be lengthened out like a cord.
He said your life will be long like a cord.
And having seen the mantle colored with all sorts of colors means that thou shalt have a vineyard in which thou wilt plant trees of all fruits. And the traveler answered, saying, Not so, my Lord. For I was awake when I gave thee cord and also a mantle woven with different colors, which thou didst take off the ass to put them.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. You see it? The man said, what do you mean? I'm not telling you dreams. I'm asking for what I gave to you. Yes, what did he say?
And Hadad answered and said, Surely I have told thee the interpretation of thy dream, and it is a good dream, and this is the interpretation thereof. Now the sons of men give me 4 pieces of silver.
That is when I interpret dream for people, they give me.
Yes. Which is my charge for interpreting dreams. And of thee only I require 3 pieces of silver. And the man was provoked with the words of Hadad, and he cried bitterly. And he brought Hadad to Serach, judge of Sodom.
Judge, he took them to court. You see what our court has become. Who is this man who wrote a poem about our port? He said, where shall I keep the bag, O judge? Asking from, is a poem the man wrote. He said, where shall I keep the judge?